1:50, the monster is in New York, King Kong. Now at 1:15, the news on BBC One with Martin Lewis.
The government rejects calls to name the brands of baby milk found to contain low levels of potentially harmful chemicals. They reassure mothers all baby milk is safe and there's no need to change the way babies are fed. Health experts say a loophole could allow BSE-infected beef into the food chain. And England are on course for victory in the final one-day international against India.
No, 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 no.
This morning, the Deputy Chief Medical Officer said there was no cause for concern and mothers should continue to feed their babies in the same way. The government has rejected calls to name the brands which have been found to contain low levels of chemicals which are suspected of affecting human fertility. Our political correspondent, Lance Price, reports.
Like thousands of mothers, Kate Cullinan has been preparing her usual baby milk this weekend with no way of knowing whether it's one of the brands on the government's list. Kate is doing exactly what the Deputy Chief Medical Officer says she should. But while the officials insist there's no cause for alarm, Mrs. Cullinan believes she can't make the right choices for 10-week-old Bridget until she's given more information.
I know that there's a problem, or a potential problem, but I'm powerless to do anything about it. And I want, like every other mother I'm sure, I want to know which brand it is, so I can have the choice of buying the product that is safe for mothers.
Labour says the brand's concern should be named.
I think the things are going from bad to worse. The Minister has now revealed that for 2 months since the department has known these chemicals, which subtle plastics have got into the baby milk, that they don't know the origin of them, they're still giving manufacturers some time to try and find them out, and they're not going to name the manufacturers so we can all ask them and know why they failed in 2 months to tackle this problem.
The message being broadcast by ministers is that mothers needn't be alarmed. They insist the risk is very small and was revealed in official statistics 2 months ago.
I'm slightly surprised that the responsible agencies like the Consumers Association, if they had queries, have not raised them earlier, but it's turned into a scare story over the weekend. What I say to people watching is, please do not be scared about it. There is no need to take any action. If there was, we would tell you.
But the concern over baby milk has reinforced demands for an independent body able to advise consumers whenever scares like this do take
No, 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 no.
Now we have baby milk in May.
Scientists are investigating how mother's own milk and in cow's milk. Lance Price, BBC.
No, 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 no,
BSE
no,
controls that
no,
could allow
no,
some
no.
suspect beef into the food
No.
chain. Environmental health officers are worried about the practice of letting farmers keep carcasses for their own consumption. They say there's no control over what happens to that meat once it leaves the abattoir.
The government's new controls mean that the carcasses of all cattle over 30 months old are destroyed.
delegation is led by Zelimkhan Yandabayev. It's the first time the Russian president has met the rebels, and any progress towards peace is likely to improve his prospects in next month's presidential elections. Prison officers in England, Wales and Northern Ireland have begun an official work to rule that could cause disruption in many jails. They're protesting at the threat of compulsory redundancies and budget cuts totalling more than 13% over 3 years.
By law, prison officers aren't allowed to go on strike, but they've withdrawn goodwill and say they're ready to increase the level of action if need be. Prison officers usually arrive for work up to half an hour early to collect keys and deal with paperwork. But from today they won't, nor will they volunteer for extra unpaid hours. Their union accuses the Home Secretary of adopting a dangerous prisons policy which threatens jobs.
I don't believe the general public will find it acceptable that in a rising prisoner population scenario, 3,000 of our most experienced prison officers are going to lose their jobs. 13.3% budget cuts, it must be a recipe for disaster.
The prison service says it's monitoring the effects of the work to rule. Prison officers' action will slow up the system and may mean inmates spending more time in their cells. George Eakin, BBC News.
England's batsmen have made good progress in the third and final one-day international against India at Old Trafford. Needing 237 to win, a short time ago they were 186 for 4, with 12 overs remaining. Opener Alistair Brown has just reached a maiden century.
With the captain already gone, chasing 237 was sure to pose the sternest questions of the series for England. Promoting Neil Smith up the order to number 3 proved not to be one of the answers. Ali Brown, though, has been proving a qualified success as an opener, even if today he had to temper his natural aggression. And with Graham Hick announcing himself in imperious fashion, England were beginning to gather momentum. India's backup bowling has let them down in this series, and England's third wicket pair duly helped themselves to some inviting morsels. With Brown reaching his maiden international half-century in the grand manner, the bowlers were tilting rapidly towards England until unexpectedly Hick, 32, presented gentle catching practice. But the Indians failed to capitalise, once again committing the sin of spilling chances. Thorpe let off for the second match running. What's more, the captain was to blame, and with Brown subsequently reaching an admirable century, the game and the series seemed in England's pocket. Kevin Geary, BBC News.
That's it for now. I'll be back with the early evening news at 5:15.
So England are batting at the moment.